Toronto's Afrobeats scene has never lacked talent, but every once in a while, a DJ comes around who manages to shift the energy completely. Someone who makes familiar beats feel new again. That's exactly what DJ Damiger has done for Afrobeats events across the city and beyond. Born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, DJ Damiger carries with him the spirit of the streets that raised Afrobeats itself. But it's his ability to translate that spirit into the Toronto environment. The clubs, the concerts, the lounges, the festivals, that sets him apart. When he's behind the turntables, something happens. The crowd's attention sharpens. Heads start nodding, conversations pause, and then the bass drops. Suddenly everyone is moving. It's a kind of controlled chaos that only great DJs know how to manage, and DJ Damiger has mastered it. What makes Damiger's style so fresh is his range. He's not boxed in. He blends Afrobeats with Amapiano, Afro house, dancehall, even Latin rhythms, and somehow it all feels seamless. It's not just about making transitions sound clean, it's about emotional movement. He knows how to take a crowd on a journey. And that journey is never predictable. He might start you off with Burna Boy, take you into a Saki, slide into a Davido throwback, and before you even realize it, you're vibing to a soca or Latin groove, all while staying rooted in the same Afro pulse. That's what makes his sets unforgettable. Toronto's nightlife is a melting pot of cultures: Africans, Caribbeans, Canadians, South Americans, everyone. And DJ Damiger has learned how to use that to his advantage. When he performs, he doesn't just cater to one crowd. He brings everyone in, uniting people through rhythm. You'll see Ghanaians dancing next to Jamaicans, Nigerians next to Latin Canadians, and it all makes sense because he makes it make sense. But his success didn't come overnight. Long before the bright lights of Afrofest and downtown nightclubs, Damiger was refining his craft quietly, building his sound, creating mixes, studying how energy flows through a room. His SoundCloud page became an early platform, a space to experiment with blends, sounds, and transitions that would later define his live performances. Mixtapes like Afro House 2025, After Dark Mix, and Fela Tribute Mix showcase his versatility. You can tell he's a student of the music, someone who respects where it came from while still pushing it forward. Listening to his mixes, you don't just hear tracks, you hear intention. That's probably what landed him on so many major stages. Afrofest, Afrofate, Flight 654, and a long list of events across Canada. Anywhere you find a serious Afrobeats crowd, there's a chance DJ Damiger has been on the lineup. But here's where he stands out from the rest. It's not just about playing the hottest records. It's about atmosphere. When DJ Damiger is spinning, it's not only sound you feel, it's vibe, confidence, and connection. He reads the room. If the crowd is mellow, he warms them up with something groovy. If they're already hyped, he'll flip the tempo, adding just the right intensity to keep them dancing without burnout. He understands the science of pacing, how to make people dance longer, stay engaged, and remember that moment when the entire room felt alive. That's where the fresh energy comes from. It's not just in the music selection, it's in the timing, the rhythm of his approach, the presence he brings. And that presence has opened doors. Damiger has moved from being the DJ at the event to being the reason people pull up. Promoters know the energy he brings translates to ticket sales. Guests know when his name is on the flyer, it's going to be a night worth remembering. But there's another side to his growth, his evolution as a creator. DJ Damiger isn't just mixing songs anymore, he's making them. Tracks like Body, featuring Chris Hans and Lodi, show that he's not content staying behind the decks. He's pushing into production, collaborating with artists, and shaping the future of the genre from multiple angles. That shift, from spinning music to creating it, is what defines the next generation of Afrobeats DJs. The new wave isn't just about playing hits, it's about crafting them. DJ Damiger is part of that movement. He's showing that DJs can be producers, curators, and artists all at once. His work on radio with Flight 654 adds another dimension to his brand. It's one thing to rock a crowd in person, but another to keep audiences tuned in week after week. Through radio, he's able to connect with listeners across Canada and the diaspora, spreading Afrobeats far beyond the dance floor. That's how culture grows, through repetition, visibility, and connection. And that's the part people often overlook, the consistency. The constant effort behind the scenes. The nights when the crowd is small but he still gives 100%. The hours spent organizing music, testing mixes, planning transitions. That discipline is what makes the big moments look effortless. If you've ever been to one of his sets, you've seen it firsthand, the calm focus before he begins, the subtle confidence as he lets a track breathe, the precision of his transitions. He makes it look easy, but it's anything but. In a city filled with talented DJs, what keeps DJ Damiger at the top is his refusal to plateau. He's always evolving. One weekend he's spinning Afrobeats classics, the next he's experimenting with deep house Afrofusion. That adaptability keeps his sets unpredictable, his sound fresh, and his crowd loyal. When you zoom out, it becomes clear that DJ Damiger's real impact isn't just musical, it's cultural. He's part of a generation of DJs proving that Toronto is one of the most important Afrobeats hubs outside Africa. Every time he performs, he represents not just himself, but the entire community of African creatives in the diaspora. He's proof that Afrobeats is not a passing trend. It's a movement that's growing, evolving, and localizing in every city it touches. Through his work, DJ Damiger has helped Toronto find its own rhythm in that global story. And if the past few years are any indication, he's just getting started. With the way Afrobeats is expanding into mainstream festivals, collaborations, and major brand partnerships, DJs like Damiger are sitting right at the center of the culture's evolution. He's shaping not just how the music sounds, but how it feels. Turning every event into an experience, every set into a journey, and every beat into a memory. That's what fresh energy really means. It's not something you can fake or force. It's something that comes from love for the craft, from knowing your people, knowing your sound, and understanding what the night needs. DJ Damiger has become more than a DJ, he's a vibe architect. A cultural bridge connecting Lagos to Toronto and the entire world in between. And if you've ever caught one of his sets, you already know, it's never just another night out. It's a reminder that Afrobeats isn't just music, it's life, it's movement, it's connection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this story with someone who loves Afrobeats. Drop a comment below with your favorite DJ Damiger mix or moment. I'll be reading them all. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Toronto's Afrobeats scene is full of stories worth telling. So stick around, because more are on the way.